So for this video, I want to cover how to use Facebook groups in order to market your own store. So let's take a look at Facebook. Okay, so how do you find these groups? You find these groups or in your feed when you see other people joining certain groups, but more likely than not, you'll look for them yourself. So right here in the search tab, let's say we are selling cycling equipment. I want a new jersey for cycling equipment. So I'm gonna enter cycling, not cycling jerseys or equipment or sports equipment, because people are not gonna join a group in order to be notified of the latest new jerseys coming out. They might join a group because they're really into cycling, and it's a place where news gets shared on different races, on different events, or if you're into clothing or sports equipment as well. There will be a big group of second-hand buyers, people in groups looking to exchange certain gear, but these probably aren't your ideal customers. You can give it a try and see what's happening in these groups, but I would suggest starting with a different kind. So I've just made a search for cycling, and here you can mainly see a couple of pages. If we click here, see all results for cycling. Here on the top, you can select groups. And this one, depending on your previous preferences, it will show you a couple of groups where you can see, okay, here this one has 1,000 members, 2,000 members, some smaller ones. Sales, a lot of different kind of groups. Some of them won't have anything to do with cycling, but this is a way for you to get a feel for what these groups are. So if you see one that looks appropriate for you, let's say we had one with a couple of thousand members. Yeah, so this is one of those second-hand shops or second-hand groups that I told you about. People selling their gear, and probably this won't be ideal for your to push your new products, although you can put them up. But yeah, it can give you a feel for people. It's more for like a customer research thing, where you can see the comments and the questions people ask. So in this, it's like a good way to research what you're doing. So I still haven't found what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna try a different app. I'm gonna try bike, and here I'm gonna do again, see all results for bike. I'm gonna click groups. Yeah, and that's again here I see a group for second hands. Here's Bali Custom Bikers. That's like because I spent some time there, so it pops that up. So, but probably you'll get some personalized suggestions to groups that are relevant in your region. Maybe it's in your country or your group of friends is part of it. But here you can see a lot of bikes for sale. A lot of different things. Here, for example, it's a group focused on Ridley Bikes official group for people that are riding Ridley bikes. It's a kind of race bicycle. So that's probably a good group to be in. Maybe it's for research, maybe you can end up adding value to people, because the discussion in there won't be limited to actual bicycles, and people will ask things about training, about nutrition. So this is a way to research, and also for you to promote maybe content that you have, or promote your products straight away. One of the things to look out for, or to research, if you've got a lot of groups, like if you do this search for a couple of different keywords that are relevant to your niche, you will find a couple of groups that are really relevant, and a couple of others that are not. So what's a relevant group? What's not a relevant group? First of all, is it a spam group? There's so many Facebook groups, and people just want to use it to promote their own stuff. That's also what we're trying to do, but I want you to approach it from a genuine angle. You're not gonna just spam your URL in as many groups as you can, because that will lead nowhere. People aren't gonna, like, maybe a couple of people will click, but you won't build up any reputation within the group, and people will just ignore it. But if you manage to really add some value to the group, so that's why it's important to pick a group with good discussions, where maybe the pace is a little bit slower, maybe it doesn't have a couple of thousand members but only a couple of hundred. That will slow down the volume of the posts, and give you a better opportunity to do something with it. So that's one of the e-commerce tactics I have for you today. I have a lot more of them. If you click the link below this video, you'll find a list of more than 80 e-commerce tactics that you can use for your store. The post is set up with a couple of filters, so you can find something that's really ideal for your store at this moment. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments.